Hi, and thanks for taking a moment to learn the correct way to create a meal. Now we want each recipient to get exactly what they need, so please pay close attention as I walk you through the simple process, and then wait for your leader to tell you to begin. First, you're going to need a minimum of 10 people to properly staff your table. Thanks, guys. All right, now on one side of the table, you'll need 4 people, one at each one of the 4 food items. You're going to need 2 people at the sealing station and 2 people to count and fill boxes. Now on the other side of the table, you're going to need a minimum of 2 people. They're going to walk the bag down the line until it's full. If you have more than 10 people, put them on this side of the table, adding them to the line. If you have any really small children at your table, we would rather have them help in counting and loading of the boxes. Now, let's get you ready to handle the food. If you've recently been sick, please do not work with the ingredients of the open bag area. Gross. You're more than welcome to help out in the sealing and the boxing areas. All right, guys, now this part's really important. It's essential that if you're scooping food or handling a bag prior to sealing, that you put on your hairnet first or your hat, apply your hand sanitizer, and then put on your gloves. Guys, got it? Don't forget to remove any loose jewelry. Once again, hairnets need to cover all of your hair. Girls with ponytails need to make sure that all of their hair is inside the hairnet. And you men with beards, make sure that your manly facial hair is covered with a hairnet as well. All right, guys, now let's learn how to package the food. Underneath your table, you're going to find empty boxes with 25 empty labeled bags inside. The Ziploc bags need to be opened, and the gusset at the bottom should be spread wide by inserting your gloved hand inside the bag. Each of the ingredients needs a full, level scoop. With the large silver scoops, shake them level. Hold the bag over the box to avoid spills. Make sure the ingredient is deep into the bag. Once again, take a full scoop, shake it level, hold the bag over the box, and pour it deep into the bag. For the little blue scoops, take a full scoop and use the back side of a plastic knife to level your full scoop. Make sure the bag is over the box and pour the ingredients deep into the bag. Once more, take a full scoop, use the back of a knife to level your scoop, avoid spills, and pour it into the bag. Now if you manage to mess up a bag by putting too little or too much of the ingredients in it, make sure to set it off to the side because we don't want anybody to have a funky meal. Let's learn how to seal the bag. First, gently squeeze all of the air from the bag. Close the Ziploc seal all the way across. Each bag has 2 notches above the Ziploc seal. Place the bag in the sealer so the bag is sealed above the Ziploc and the notches at the top of the bag. Have a team member press down the sealer until the red light goes off. Ensure the sealer is hot enough to seal all the way across the bag. If it's not hot enough, rotate the knob to a higher number. Check the bag to make sure that it's sealed all the way across. The seal needs to be checked on every bag. This is done with a visual inspection while trying to open the bag across the entire seal. Pass the sealed bag to a team member who will put it in the box. 25 bags go in every box. This is best done by creating 5 piles of 5 before placing them in the box. Now, if you don't know how to count, it's probably best to switch with someone that does. Once you have 25 bags, they are placed into the box in 2 columns, alternating the bags up and down, so they will all fit. Make sure each one is filled with 25 bags, and then close the box flaps and have a team member bring the box with 25 meals to the front of the room to be sealed. Let's review. If you're dealing with unsealed open bags or ingredients, make sure that you have your hairnet and your gloves. Number 2, if you're handling the scoop, make sure everything's leveled off. Number 3, make sure all bags are properly sealed. And finally, if you're packing boxes, make sure each one is filled with 25 bags. Now folks, Wait for your leader to tell you to begin. And hey, thank you very much for showing up today. Have some fun, okay?